Have you ever wondered why some men, without saying much or looking like models, effortlessly draw women toward them, while others, despite doing everything right, are overlooked again and again? What if I told you that the answer isn't in your looks, your money, or your charm, but in just 3 simple words that have been quietly echoed through time by one of the greatest minds in human history, Marcus Aurelius? Before we dive into these 3 words that could flip your love life upside down, I want you to do 3 things. 1. Subscribe to this channel, because this isn't just entertainment, this is transformation. 2. Smash the like button to support the work we're doing here. And most importantly, watch this video until the very end, because I promise you this, it might just rewire the way you think about attraction forever. Let me tell you a story. The Emperor's Dilemma, building context. Over 2,000 years ago, in the heart of the Roman Empire, there was a man who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. He was surrounded by wealth, power, and attention, yet he struggled with the same questions many modern men face. What makes a man truly attractive? What draws people, especially women, to you effortlessly? What gives you that invisible aura of magnetism? This man's name was Marcus Aurelius. Now, Marcus wasn't your typical emperor. He wasn't a man of loud boasts or extravagant displays. He didn't rely on seduction tricks, and he certainly didn't chase anyone. Instead, he did something far more powerful. He cultivated presence, inner mastery, and Stoic magnetism. And the truth is, the very same ancient principles Marcus lived by are the secret weapon you can use today to captivate women on a level most men will never understand. And all of it starts with 3 simple words. But before I reveal them, let's explore the deeper truth of what attraction really is, according to Stoicism. Part 1. Attraction is not what you think it is. Modern dating advice is saturated with gimmicks, tricks, and manipulation. Pickup lines, text strategies, social media flexing. But none of these create true attraction. They might spark attention, but attention is not attraction. True attraction comes from internal strength, not external display. Marcus Aurelius never bragged. He never begged. He never competed for attention. And yet, his presence was felt in every room he entered. Because he lived by a code. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Let that sink in. This one sentence contains more power than 1,000 dating tips. Why? Because attraction is a byproduct of your being, not your behavior. So if you're looking for real, lasting magnetism, the kind that makes women lean in when you speak, you need to stop chasing and start becoming. Part 2. The masculine core. Here's a harsh truth. Most men are too easily shaken. One ignored text and they spiral. One rejection and they crumble. One beautiful woman and they abandon their values just to be liked. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. Marcus Aurelius teaches you to remain grounded, no matter what the world throws at you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Women are drawn to emotional stability like bees to nectar, not perfection, not status, but a man who can hold his center, who doesn't flinch in the face of chaos. Think about it. When everything is falling apart, she wants to know, can I lean on you? Can you remain composed? Even when things go wrong, can you be her anchor, not her storm? Because when you can, you instantly become rare. And what is rare becomes irresistible. Part 3. The power of restraint. Here's something nobody tells you. Women are far more attracted to the man who can control himself than the man who tries to control her. That's Stoicism 101. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, a man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Translation: don't let your desire for women control your behavior. Let your behavior be controlled by your values. Imagine a man who doesn't chase, doesn't overreact, doesn't flood her with attention. Instead, he observes. He listens. He speaks little, but when he does, it hits deep. That's attractive. The reason so many men repel women is because they operate from lack, from fear, from desperation. Stoic men operate from abundance, from calm, composed restraint. They're not emotionally needy. They don't place women on pedestals. They don't need attention, and that's precisely why they get it. Part 4. The 3 words that change everything. Now, let's return to our promise. What are the 3 words that Marcus Aurelius lived by that can change how women perceive you forever? These 3 words? Hold your center. Let's break them down. 1. Hold. This is about strength, inner control. It means you don't collapse under pressure. You don't react to every mood, every test, every distraction. You hold, like a rock in a storm. Whether she's testing you, ignoring you, or trying to spark drama, you hold. You don't fall into emotional chaos. You rise above it. 2. You're not someone else's center. Not a fake persona. Yours. This is about authenticity. The center must come from who you truly are, not who you think she wants. A man pretending to be stoic is just a boy in a mask. But a man who knows himself, who accepts his flaws, who embraces his purpose and has gravity. He doesn't try to be attractive. He is. 3. Center. Your emotional balance. Your spiritual ground. It's that still place inside you where no chaos can reach. Marcus said, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions and than your own soul." This is your center. And when you live from that space, you stop chasing women because you realize you are the prize. Part 5. Why this works. Psychology meets Stoicism. From a psychological perspective, here's what happens when you hold your center. You become non-reactive. And non-reactivity signals high value. Why? Because only low-value men are emotionally triggered by every interaction. You build trust. Women unconsciously test men to see if they can lead. If you can't handle a playful tease, how will you handle life? You trigger mystery. When you don't overshare or over-pursue, she leans in. Curiosity grows. And curiosity is attraction's best friend. Modern women are surrounded by noise. DMs, likes, fake compliments. But a man who holds his center? He's different. He's quiet thunder. And thunder doesn't ask for attention. It commands it. Part 6. 10 Stoic. Suggestions from Marcus Aurelius to amplify your magnetism. Now that you know the foundation, let's add the steel beams. Here are 10 Stoic suggestions, straight from Marcus Aurelius. To multiply your attraction from the inside out. 1. Live with purpose. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, and as a human being. Women are drawn to men on a mission. Be the man who wakes up with intent. 2. Speak less, mean more. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Don't over-explain. Don't oversell, say less. Let your presence do the talking. 3. Control your reactions. You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Every time you overreact, you lose power. Respond, don't react. 4. Practice voluntary discomfort. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Train your mind. Cold showers. Early mornings. Discomfort builds discipline, and discipline builds desire. 5. Master your emotions. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. When someone tries to provoke you, remain still. This stoic calm creates irresistible energy. 6. Embrace solitude. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Don't fear being alone. It's where you grow. It's where you become magnetic. 7. Detach from outcome. Do not hanker after what you don't have. Focus on process, not result. Neediness is unattractive. Let go. 8. Honor your word. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Live by integrity. Women feel it, even when they can't explain it. 9. Stay present. Confine yourself to the present. Stop overthinking. Be here. Listen. Look her in the eye. Presence is power. 10. Remember death. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This one is brutal, but freeing. Life is short. Speak the truth. Lead boldly. Love without fear. Final reflection, becoming the stoic flame. Attraction isn't about being loud. It's not about playing games. It's not about trying to impress. It's about becoming a flame and letting her draw to your fire. Marcus Aurelius never chased. He embodied. He lived by a higher code. And when you do the same, when you hold your center, you become the kind of man women don't just want. They respect each other, they trust, they desire. So say those words to yourself every single day. Hold your center. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.